Battle Hub. Get in there. Get in there. Battle Hub. Battle Hub. Get in there. Any high shrieks? Damn. Man starved himself for 15 days? Like, what the fuck's the point? I'm trying to find a shriek. Nobody's having like a crazy shriek? No crazy shrieks? I'll fight this barista.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh my god, that almost went bad. I'm a pupil. This guy's like, wow, this guy's a pupil. I love having the gold, man. I love having the gold. Oh, fuck. Command grab there. What to do here? Guy was just mashing shit. Homie was out here just mashing shit. Oh fuck, messed up my charge. Oh, messed up. Messed up.
Luke wins.
Held my charge for too long. Whoopsie.
Round one. Fight.
Dude, what the fuck? Why am I fucking up my charge today? Bro, I'm dropping everything today. Yeah, that's fine. I can just do the target combo over and over and over and over. Oh, he didn't come up. My third light didn't come out. My third light didn't come out. It's kind of annoying, huh? Warming up. Warming up.
Luke.
We gotta make a video reacting to that Wolfmonger video though today. We gotta do the Dalsum Modern Master. We're almost done with that series.
Where you going?
Yo, what's up, DJ? I got Steve. Oh, fuck. Owie. I really good. I gotta record a video reacting to Wolfmonger. Today. Oh my dude. I gotta make a video reacting to Wolfmonger. Apparently there's like no rank reset and shit. That's like stupid. He's dead. He's dead. And some other stuff as well. I'll give my insight on.
Luke wins.
And then I gotta do a Modern Master video today. Were you there for Diablo? Diablo's alright. I mean, Rashid comes out Monday. I won't be streaming Sunday because I'll be at my girlfriend's. And then Saturday I might just do a short Diablo stream on the week or in the I'm good, man. I mean, life's good. Life's good. Life's good. College semester starts up in a month. Once college starts up, we're going back to one stream. So we're going back to one stream. Also, fucking Spider-Man comes out in October. I thought it was supposed to come out in September. Spider-Man comes out in October. October 20th is actually super sick. Oh, my DP didn't come out. This guy plays stupid. Not dead. My third light didn't come out. My third light didn't come out. That's annoying. This guy plays super weird, but he's not good. JCT, of course. Dude, where the fuck's my DI at? Dude, what the fuck? I did level 2. I purposely. Okay, is he gonna rematch? Okay, yeah. This guy's like bad. What the fuck, dude? I did level 2 to beat the thingy. Yeah, this guy's not good. We're fine. Oh, he's gonna get. I mean, I'll take the free win, brother. Don't matter to me. Do not matter to me, brother. I'll take the free win on him. I should not have lost that last fucking game. That pissed me off. Yeah, I should not have lost against this guy at all. Oh, the already leave? Alright, sick. Oh, no, you rematch. Dude, what the fuck is there now? EP probably? Fuck is this guy? There we go, yeah. Yeah, I mean that first game was honestly just a fucking anomaly in the goddamn multiverse, I'm not gonna lie. That shows an anomaly in the goddamn multiverse. What the fuck is this connection? Owie. He's on a wire, but yet he's jumping up in frames for some reason. Ah, this fucking guy's bad. Wasting my life. I'm still salty I lost once against him. Hit him with GG, brother. I'll move on. Hit him with GG, though. You know, we're not going to be toxic in the fucking game chat. Hit him with GG, brother. Right. Who has a high streak? Manon has 2. Three is 7?
What if I can't see Holmes in person?
Hi.
Three has 7?
Ready for your virtual tour?
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
What are people talking about? Please. Lost me 2 times around like a girl, Prime. Damn, you ran, Prime? ASAP you? That's a funny name. Jury come back. Jury come back. You can blame it all on me. Hero Prime sucks ass. Hero Prime sucks ass. That's 14 wins in a row. Is he down here? What the fuck is going on here? It's like an angel versus a demon. What the fuck is this? I just want to take this this jury shriek and then move on in my life. Dude, do you think like people see the pupil and you think they have like a slight preconceived notion of like what the fuck they're gonna fight? Because after the gold squad saw the master and they were like, I don't want to fight you, you're master. I was like, damn, wait a second, maybe I should go incognito to beat up these people. Nice. I didn't get the perfect. Oh, nice. You got those. Nice. Oh, good jumping. Damn. Am I a mean guy for purposely ending people's streaks or no? Does that make me like a mean guy that I just go into Battle Hub, find the guy with the biggest shriek and just beat the shit out of him? Or no? Keeps them humble in a way. Attack that. Oh, good jumping.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Nice.
Tip number 2, strike the right tone. Release tone detector must have filter for each Tip number 3, follow up in the right amount of time. A follow-up message is never sent less than 24 hours after the initial email. Tip number 4,
Definitely gotta wake up level 1 there, brother. Definitely gotta wake up level 1 there. Come on.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. Yeah, DP didn't come out. Nice, good DP. Dude, I keep messing up my perfect charge today. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep messing up my perfect charge today, but I just do. Like that. Oh, nice. Should have jumped. If I would have jumped, I would have won. Nice. challenge. That grab me? Okay. See, that was coming.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, nice.
5% tax on rotating categories throughout the year. Like fine dining, and fancy food. With your Discover State card, college is even more rewarding. Well, thank you.
Dude, my jump sometimes just doesn't come out. After I land the perfect, I do jump plus medium punch, and sometimes the jump just doesn't come out. Oh, that's annoying. Fucking you. Just C8. Just C8. Low key, just C8.
Luke wins.
Sheriff C8.
Round one. Fight. Where you going? Too slow.
Nice, good DP.
Round two. Fight.
Really? He thought I was gonna do DI or some shit. Thought I was gonna do DI or some shit. Almost had me one game. Are my GG's not coming out? My GG's not coming out. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, no worries. No. No worries. Who has a high? I just like finding people with high scores, man.
when I first
11.
learned how to package my brand assets. Before I actually knew about Adobe
11, but not.
export. It was so manual that it sometimes took me a whole day. But now, create a library.
And 11, Manon. Also, somebody left a comment. Weird that you mentioned something that was on my mind. Anyways, rewatching some of my replays, but actually really is not bad idea to not DP too often against Marissa. But I am also Manon. Unless you have some point, do you think it's more optimal to just block it out and punish something that's unsafe later? Especially so, yeah, I mean, you should. Oh, motherfucker. Well, win streak. I hope he's good. I hope he's good. Ooh. I have a Manon guide you should watch. You're not bad. Definitely better than most Manons that buy a master. Oh shit! Okay, wait. We're gaming? We're gaming? Wait, we're gaming? Nice. Yes and no. I saw parts of it, but I didn't like fully comprehend what the fuck. Owie. Owie. He's so fucking mad. He's so fucking mad. He's so... Dude, he's fucking fuming right now. 12-game win streak just lost because of a whiff punish. God, I love this character.
Round one. Fight. Where you going?
So it's not that I didn't understand anything. It's that, it's not that I didn't understand anything. It's that I just want to get my 2 cents in. I just want to like, because I saw parts of it that was like, there's no rank reset, and apparently they want to do a balance patch once a year. Which is crazy. So I just want to, I'm going to watch like a Roofamonger video. It's like 6 minutes. I think he covers everything. I'll just pause it, talk over it. Dude, that's fucking crazy that there's no fucking rank reset though. Like, that's so stupid. Oh, nice. That's fun. That's fun.
Where you going?
Oh, I hit you. Good speed.
Where you going?
I thought that was gonna do way more damage.
Luke wins.
At least like every few months or something. At least every few months.
Where you going? Take this. Too slow. Take this. Where you going? Too slow. Huh? Where you going?
I didn't know I could do that combo. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I've ever done that combo. Made me happy.
Where you going? Too slow. Hey.
Oh fuck. Whoopsie. Now he.
Final round. Fight. Where you
I just go back with me real quick.
10 left. 10 left. 10 left. Beast mode, baby. Good night. 10 left.
Oh fuck, I lost. I threw that one away. I'm not gonna lie. I really just threw that one away.
Round 1. Fight. 10 left. 10 left. Where you going? Too slow. Go to sleep. Where you going?
Owie.
Where you going?
Yeah, dude, they need to do a rank reset, dude. That's kind of why I quit playing ranked. I mean, I'm a DP again. What the fuck?
Go to sleep. Where you going?
Nice.
Too slow. Time to go to work. Too slow.
I definitely got killed by optimizing a little bit.
To Midland. Yo, you good?
And mash light there. Not much he could have done.
Round 1. Fight. Where you going? Take this. Too slow. Perfect. 10 left.
Owie. Owie. Not dead, but it's fun.
Where you going? Round 2. Fight. Where you going?
I'm just gonna hold up.
Where you going?
Owie.
Where you going?
Alright, GG, brother. I'm a Manon guy you should check out. GG. That was no fun. GG, brother. You're not using Manon's tools at all. I don't know what the fuck his name was. On that 6? I don't know where that flag is from. Jin Ryu. I might just fight that Chun-Li. Three bars, no. Where's that Chun-Li at? Over here. Ori Richter. Where's that at? Rory Richter. Wait, the modern Chun-Li's in here? My nemesis is back. Tommy, find me, dude. I missed you. I need to fight this guy. He might literally just be a robot. Whatever queue he going to, I gotta go. I need to fight this guy. He's the only dude who has ever like beaten me, and I went, I need to get better. He's the only dude who has ever beaten me, and I went, I need to get better. I'm gonna talk about that as well. I'm gonna make a wild claim. I'm gonna make a wild claim when I watch that. What the hell, dude? Yo, watch out where you're somersaulting, man. Watch out where you're somersaulting. I'm gonna make a wild claim when it comes to that shit, and I'm gonna be a man of my word. Unless like all these come after MK1, and MK1 is a great game. Also, you think you can play MK1 on Hitbox? Can you play Mortal Kombat on a hitbox? Have people done this before or no? Let's look it up. Share it? Well, I mean, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. Oh, also, yeah, there's a... I gotta watch that later. Can you play Mortal Kombat on a hitbox? Rewind. Okay, one of the best MK people. Yeah, but I'm saying like hitbox is more like it's a giant D-pad and 6 buttons. You know? It's a giant D-pad and 6 buttons. Like you go back, forward, special. You know? Boop boop special.
You gotta block with the third finger, bro, and put switch stance on the fourth one at the top.
That is the third button.
Block is your third at the top.
Yeah.
What's your switch? Put your switch stance on their pinky at the top, so you can fatal blow with both buttons at the top. It's mad easy.
It seems like he's doing it. Damn, this guy said, I've been playing Hitbox since the beginning of MKX. I will say once you find a setup that's comfortable, there's no going back to controller. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, I grew up playing Mortal Kombat on PlayStation 2. Can you shut the fuck up?
Round one. Fight. Where you going?
Nice. Nice, good check.
Where you going?
Who the fuck is Kami Bob? Nice. Nah, I can't jump on him. Nice.
Where you going? Time to go
Bro, I actually have to play neutral against this guy. This is the only human that I'm giving my fucking respect to. Well, no, well, I got the Victrix hitbox. So this registers as a PlayStation controller, I think. Because it's licensed by Sony. Oh my god, perfect parry, nice. Damn, I just gave him all that meter back. He should level 1 here. Yeah, let me run now. Yep, fuck. Oh my god, that's so crazy of him. That's so crazy of him. Okay. Did twice. Interesting. Nice. No shot. What? Oh, dude, my back heavy kick didn't come out. My back heavy kick didn't come out for some reason. I got fucking I got like just run or some shit. Like I don't fucking know. I got run. Nice. Nice. What if that was intentional? You know? I wonder if that was like intentional. Really? Level 1 probably? Nice. Oh, what the fuck? He did at the last turn. Oh, that was funny. He did the counter or the taunt. He did the taunt. He's really good at reacting to drive rush, which is something I'm not like very like used to. Oh, I'll try to jump that. That was a whip punish? Oh, that hit. Nice. I messed up again. Dude, twice now. Both games I've lost against this guy have just been me to being like bad. I've honestly just like messed up 2 combos. I tried to do level 1 there, and I got fucking I tried to do level 1, and then I got fucking just sandblast, which is annoying. Oh man, what a dickhead. That's great. Like, isn't that her heavy punch? Isn't that like her heavy punch? Yeah, that's Kamibot. Do you know who he is? Nice.
One guy's praying that it does. Luke wins! Round one. Fight!
What the fuck? Oh, what's this? I lied. Shout out me.
Round two. Fight!
Nice. This is gonna reach. Dude, that didn't hit him? I purposely did light punch on purpose. Dude, she gets so much off of light punch. It's like not even funny how much she gets. Okay. Damn. God, dude, his reaction to drive rush is really good. But I'm trying to mix up like the drive rushes that I do. So I'm trying to do light punch. And then I'm trying to do like medium kick, and like none of them just fucking like her like light punch is fucking like that shit just goes so fucking far. What the fuck? Like that's just like I'm just trying to figure out like what to fucking do against this. What the fuck? I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck. Is that her heavy punch? That's her heavy punch, bro. I'm trying to figure out like, what the fuck to do against heavy punch. Because it seems really good. And this is, I'm just taking this as a learning lesson. Like, I just want to figure out like, what can I like press to beat that heavy punch. Like, that's all I care about. Like I wonder like what I could hit. Number one. I'm dead. Okay, let me like go back to playing neutral again. Cause I honestly maybe I just don't drive rush ever. Like maybe I just don't ever drive rush. Maybe I just don't ever drive rush. Oh, this guy hopping? Okay, that's good. Like that button might just be really good at poking out drive rushes. Cause I tried to do crouching medium kick, that got hit. Crouching medium punch, that got hit. Crouching light punch, that got hit. Like maybe standing medium punch. But then like, it's not really a good button. I'll have to test it out. pisses me off though. Like I don't know the answer. I mean, I gotta go learn the answer. Who's this guy? Spoiled milkman? Like those last 2 games don't really even fucking count. I was just trying to figure out what the fuck to do with Drive Rush against Chun-Li. Them shits were just learning lessons. Dude, that heavy punch is so good though. You gotta figure out. I gotta figure it out.
Not bad.
Not a heavy punch, it's a light punch. Her heavy punch is the fuck. Her heavy punch is the fucking. Dude, there's her light punch. Her light punch. It's a good button. Really fucking extends that shit. I mean, I talk about that in my Modern Chun-Li video anyway. The fucking Modern Chun-Li as well. The ranked 1 Modern Chun-Li loves that fucking standing light punch. So I mean, it makes sense that Kami uses it. That doesn't seem that good. I kind of just messed up that round. There we go. Ain't even like it. That's just gonna haunt me in my fucking dreams. What? This motherfucker just whiffing like crazy. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead. Motherfucker just whiffed everything like he was fucking. I should have jumped that, but fucking, oh my god. That's just funny. This dude does not deserve my respect. Oh, is he leaving? Maybe somebody hopped on the cab. Yeah. Yeah. Man, his name was just Blanca. Pretty funny. What the fuck beats that light punch, man? That's all I can think about. That's all I can think about. Is like, what the fuck beats that light punch? Let's go to a different lobby. I mean, high street. And there's a 4. Man's name is Goop. Man's name is Goop. What's person I think? Oh, Marissa's on today, huh? Oh, Marissa's on today. Man, his name is Cody. Bro, people are so funny, dude. The Wii Rin Street. A Nero script. Bro's an Englishman. Bro's an Englishman. I never played Revenant 1, so probably not. I never played Revenant 1. I hear nothing but good things about it, though. I hear nothing but good things about Revenant. It comes out the 20... Does it come out the same day, Rashid? The 24th or 25th? Man, it's FGC his name.
Here comes a new challenger.
Man, has FGC in the name. Also, I learned that you can, like, save positions in training mode. Joey FGC told me. I asked him how, and he told me.
Where you going? Yeah.
Oh, did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that, for sure. That plus? That plus on block? That really plus on block? No shot, huh? I'll block that. Oh, dude, if I level 1 again? No, that's crazy. If I would have... I should have did a better punish there. That's my bad. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem that good. Owie. That didn't whip punish? That didn't whip punish? Owie. Owie. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, he's one. He's one whip punish away. Fortunately, I gotta spend it. I didn't have enough bar.
Go to sleep. Too slow. Where you going? Come on, baby.
No!
Hey, hey, hey! Yo, wake up, Mom!
Fuck you. Bro, what the fuck? What in that combo? What? Dude, that's so fucking annoying, dude. What the fuck? That's so aggravating. I had the win! I had it! Oh, I should watch it? Okay. Is it bad?
It's actually happening. Henry Cavill, what's this?
What the fuck?
We're setting for ourselves for future updates for the game itself. And then, of course, we do want to also talk about how we can talk better and communicate with the community better in regards to patches and updates coming to the game and what we can do to improve on that. So I know that the first thing we do want to talk about, though, as I said, was talking about, you know, why we ended up doing this in this patch. And I do want to throw it over to Mr. Joe Pipor over here to talk a little bit more about that.
Sure. So I know that we've talked on stream before about our intentions for Diablo 4 being a game about choice. And
yeah, nobody liked that. I'm gonna go use the
part
restroom.
of that is ensuring that the
still mad about that
class
combo.
options feel like they've got a place in the meta experience. And that kind of goes to some of the changes we made in 1.1. Now, Adam already called out that we've heard the feedback with regard to the patch, and we know that reducing player power is never a good experience in general. And I want to talk through sort of some of the things that brought us to where we are today in terms of decisions we were making and why. So a few of the really big changes that were made as part of 1.1. First, really, I guess, to cooldown reduction. We changed the amount of CDR that players can get as part of in the affix ranges and items that are rolling for them as they're going
Here's
through the
what
experience.
if they're gonna do like any hot fixes.
CDR is one of the, if not the most powerful stat in many ways in Diablo 4. And the reason for it is obvious. When you're able to get CDR to a certain point, when using certain class mechanisms, you're able to get
Does it sound good or no?
Instantaneous active skills. So that can give you unlimited resource, it can give you unlimited movement speed, give you unlimited damage resist, and it begins to dwarf the effectiveness of other options when you can start trying to take these things into account. Now, we know
Perfect.
that
I love
blasting
you.
through content with those things is really fun. So it feels really, really painful to have to take some of those things away. And we certainly don't relish the idea. That was the original thinking for these.
It's crazy because Diablo 4 started so
One
good.
of the reasons why
People were happy for season
we
1,
think
and then
these
boom,
builds are very
bad.
prevalent at the moment is based upon the nature of some of the end game content we have in Diablo 4. In particular, thinking about Nightmare Dungeons, especially. The reality is that Nightmare Dungeons are dramatically overtuned from where they actually need to be based upon the place they fill.
Exactly, 2 days, 1 day after the release.
Tier 100 Nightmare Dungeons are excruciatingly difficult for most players most classes to be able to actually get through. And as a result, it begins to kind of winnow the opportunities and options that players have when they begin to engage with content.
1 day after the patch.
Such that you really do you need to lean on very, very
Has any
specific
game
builds,
ever
very
done this
specific
before? Has
setups.
any game done a balance patch
we had access to
or just a
things like near
season
instantaneous
launch and then the
bounces
next day they
skills
apologize?
in an effort to actually make it through those spaces? And that was never really the intent of that content. And we see that, right? Players are using Nightmare Dungeons as ways to kind of like level up their glyphs, ways for them to gain experience and loot as they're progressing up. It's largely like a level up system that you're progressing with once you get into World Tiers 3 and 4. But they've taken on an outsized role as sort of this new end-game chase opportunity for players who are looking to really challenge themselves. And we love that we want that kind of content. And
I don't even know the last game I've done it.
Players. And we feel like we have done a reasonably good job of that with
I know, like on game
in
launch,
the game. But
you know, like
tier
like
100
Cyberpunk and shit, but
fulfill
never
the same
like
role at all. Just the nature
a
of the
season
content type doesn't actually work
seasonal
well
thing
as that kind of pushing opportunity. So one thing we actually plan on doing, and we'd hope to get out as part of this release, we're going to get out very, very soon, is we're making a reduction in the difficulty
it like
of some
just started
aspects of
too.
Nightmare Dungeons to kind of retune some things. And the goal here is to say that
yeah,
wow.
wow.
We think that that's roughly where you are with like a Nightmare
Poor
Dungeon
Blizzard,
tier
man.
70. That's kind of where we actually want the difficulty to be for a tier 100 as players are going through the experience. So there's still a thing to push for, but it's more reasonable. And as part of this exchange, we know that players really like kind of blasting and pushing hard for these sorts of things. They feel like big achievements.
Or chat? How do you show the chat?
Chat
Chat is
is
disabled.
Content type.
That's hilarious.
End game content type. It's going to be more directly meant to address those sorts of players and give people more things to chase. That's part of the commitment to the live services, to make sure that we're always adding new things like this for players to go and try to kind of chase after, to kind of maximize and use their builds in fun and interesting ways. So that's another really big thing. Next, we made a number of changes to the sorceress skill, sorceress builds in general. That sort of ended up having a net impact of like. Really
Like I said, I'm playing the game
effectiveness
for
of
the
their most
story,
powerful
and that's
builds
like
at the
honestly
moment.
it. Maybe tier
And
3
the
try to
goal at the
unlock the
time,
new unique for
was
the
trying to
rogue, and
bring
like
their
that's
builds
about
back
it.
in line with
I'm
one
not like
another, so we
invested
started
at
trying to
all.
bring
I'm just
everything
like
up
I
at
am the
once, versus
casual.
having these things as they are. And
I am the
this
casual.
actually leads to a really good conversation about the idea of balance in general. I said before that Diablo 4 is a game that is about choice, and that remains our
No, it's not. Not at all.
goal. You know,
There is
that's
no
our-
choice.
that's
They
our guideline.
fuck.
We're trying to make decisions on
There is no
balance
choice,
and,
dude.
and design in general.
There is no
And
fucking
sometimes we
choice.
don't always get it quite right. You know, and I think that we see that with some builds that are just
What
simply not
choice is
performing to
there?
the level they need to be because they just don't have.
Can I
the
do
right
an only
interactions,
trap
content,
build
or
on
skills that
rogue?
you really
No.
want to use to get through the game.
Wolf build on
This is an
druid doesn't
example of, like,
work.
when we're thinking about our goals in terms of creating this balanced experience where there's lots of interesting choices for players to engage with, you know, we cannot make balanced decisions without kind of accounting for the way that players are going to feel about those things who are playing those classes. Like if our goal is to create an ultimately balanced experience.
Dude, this guy in the middle
you know,
looks so
without regard
fucking
for how
destroyed,
much fun
dude.
the players
You
have
know
as part
damn
of
well
that
some
exchange.
higher up at
You know,
Blizzard
that's ultimately that would be like
spanked
alien
his
art
ass,
not to
dude.
kinda think about that.
What the
So
fuck?
we have plans that, you know, that we're
Boom,
talking
boom,
about
and then
later
he had a
that actually
watch.
kind of address this more clearly.
He had a
But
watch.
understand that
They
we've heard
spanked
this,
his
we
ass,
have,
and he had a
yeah,
watch.
we
That's
have
why he's not
plans
even
in the very
talking.
near future
He's
to
the
address
game
this.
director, and the
Another bit
associate
that
game
speaks to
director is
this
the one
the
talking.
change
Think
that
about
we've made
that.
for vulnerable
Think
damage.
about that.
I think that there are a lot of players in the community who like kind of dove deep into a lot of our systems in Diablo 4 and kind of see that vulnerable damage is a really outsized role that it plays in terms of a lot of build making. You know, and you know, to the point where it feels that, you know, you'll get to certain parts of content and creatures sort of need to be vulnerable in order for you to feel that you need to that you can damage them. You know, this is something that we're very aware of.
You know who they should have
And
had
we
on
made
this fucking
reductions
panel?
on
The
the
director of
1.1
seasons.
build
Where's
to
he
reduce
at?
player damage in general, because most
Where's the
players rely on
director of
vulnerable-
seasons?
Many builds, I should say, rely on vulnerable
Oh, maybe he
damage
doesn't
to
deal with
be able,
balance. Who knows?
To kind of spike in lots
The
of different
malignant
kinds of
stuff's pretty
content.
fun. Kind of repetitive but fun.
This is something we also need to talk about. Vulnerable damage is far more potent right now than we actually want it to be in general across the game. I think I've talked about this before. And we need to make a number of, we need to kind of bring these things back in line. But this is a more complicated conversation than simply just saying we can take a, you know, bonus damage to vulnerable creatures number and reduce it by 40% in terms of the kind of the amount of damage you can accrue across different sources. And have that be the way that we solve this problem. Really, I think we all know that the ultimate problem with damage to vulnerable creatures, the fact is multiplicative stacking on top of the base vulnerable damage, which is already multiplicative on its own. Like this is the reason why the stat plays such an outsized role in a lot of player builds. We're going to need to move that to an additive place, but we can't do that without making a number of other adjustments to critical strike damage, to the way that overpowered damage is both calculated and dealt to creatures, and the availability of these things across various builds. there's lots of builds that rely on vulnerable. And
Yeah,
they're balanced
like
around
my
the
rogue
idea that
build.
The damage is also multiplicative. So a number of their balance and tuning changes will need to be made in order to be able to bring vulnerable back in line with some of the other options we have out there. So this is how we're kind of thinking about these things moving forward. We want to start trying to be a little more inclusive.
We want you to have less fun
when we begin considering which of these balances.
We want you to do less damage
rather than being in this iterative place where we're making small adjustments to a number of different things along the way with an end goal in mind of where we actually eventually want to be. We want to be trying to consider what the experience is going to be like from moment to moment, rather from update to update and release to release, to get things in a better spot. So while we do believe that having our season roll gives us the opportunity to kind of reset our meta and change a lot of things, that obviously has an impact on internal players, the way that they kind of perceive the characters they're still playing in that space, and it can be disruptive for players who found a particular playstyle that they're really excited about. So so I know that, Joe, you're going to talk about some of these things in a minute. So
he's like, fuck, dude. He's like, I don't want to talk.
I just want to make it right. It's a very awkward handoff. Okay. I'm sorry. But I want people to understand that we do hear the things that they're saying. We do plan on making changes in the near future, and just kind of thinking philosophically about how we want to address these things moving forward. And with that, I guess, Joe, would you like to chat about your thinking?
Yeah, so,
their audio sounds weird.
I think it's a great point.
Like, this guy's only talking in my right ear.
Lead in here. We want, as Adam mentioned, we want to talk about, we kind of talked a little bit about how we got here.
His audio's weird.
We want to talk about what we're going to do about that. I mean, I think one of the really good points you made is like, vulnerable is, for example, vulnerable is like a must-take stat, right? And it would be better if it wasn't a must-take stat.
But more of a build option.
The game will be better when that's the case. Mm-hmm. But if along the way to getting to that, the game is less fun, then we're not fulfilling our obligation to players, right?
That's right.
So I want to talk about our mission statement for the live game. And I think we have a
wide variety of viable builds to discover, put together and optimize all across all
four
5
parts
classes.
to this. We're going to start with the first part. We want the live game to always have a wide variety of viable builds to discover, to put together, to acquire the items for, and to optimize.
How long do you think this is? I got to record 2
classes.
YouTube videos. I don't know if we're going to be playing Street Fighter the rest of the stream. This shit might go up for an hour, then I got to record 2 YouTube videos.
The game fresh.
It's going to take like 40 minutes.
And increase build variety. Moving on to the third
Hey,
point.
a little break from Street Fighter is not bad, not going to lie.
The live game should also have continually evolving end game content. And that content needs to have high monster density for powerful builds to mow down. And it needs to have activities that challenge your build. And, you were just talking about how while
these are all 4 good things, but like it's hard to balance.
I'll get to the 4th point in a second. While Nightmare Dungeons are technically challenging your build, they're challenging your build in some ways that are not very fun, right?
Yeah.
Like being CC'd all the time.
Yes, that's correct. Going through 20 tiers of Nightmare Dungeons where every monster can one-shot you, and then if you get clipped by 1 bit of chill, you're permanently snared, right? Or not completely frozen. Like these are not things that the Nightmare Dungeons system is doing particularly well right now in terms of making challenging content.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's so important. Your call out that we plan to introduce additional content that fulfills that part of the mission statement to challenge your builds. If we can go back to the screen, I got kind of sidetracked, but I think it was really important. Yeah. And of course, ultimately what we're trying to do is make the game more fun for players, right? Players are.
They sound sad. I'm not gonna lie. They sound sad. They sound sincere with their apology.
For players, and we're not making
but
the game.
actions speak louder than words. They can sound sad, but if the game doesn't get better soon, then you're about to lose a lot of returning players.
Then we're not accomplishing our goals either, right? And so the other point I want to go to here is a change that, Adam was talking about. How do we make sure that the next time we do a patch, we don't have, this doesn't happen, right? Yep. And so I want to talk about we call it a key process improvement. That's like a weird jargon term. A change that we're making that will help us avoid this situation. So I think we have a slide for this. When we make, and this goes, again, this is
Like they got
right along
slides
what
ready.
we're saying here. When we make changes to increase build diversity, our goal, going back to the mission statement, is we want to have a wide variety of viable builds, right? So when we make changes that have the ultimate aim of increasing build diversity, we need to pair those changes with compelling alternatives. And
True.
that means that there are some builds that'll be overpowered, and we can't nerf those overpowered builds without providing compelling alternatives for players to pursue.
That's right. It means that things like when we identify that there are a few individual like meta builds or stats that are like really, really powerful within the
Yeah, I mean, those got to get nerfed. Fair enough.
That until we have created those other options and redesigned things around the nature of these and made sure that we've lifted up other options and brought everything in line, we're not going to move on those changes. There's going to be always situations where there are extraordinary outliers, that we're going to want. They're usually relying on like actual bugs that we need to address. But when it comes to like trying to bring things back in line with one another, we want to be able to make sure that we're doing those. When we make those decisions, we have a bevy of other options and alternatives available for players to engage with at the same time. So if players see it as taking like a toy away, that we're giving them lots of other toys or lifting up other toys, to make them more viable as part of the exchange.
Yeah, and that those toys are
Dude, I mean, Baldur's Gate's right around the corner, man.
Yes.
Right around the corner.
So let's go
Like
to
I
the
said,
second
me and my
point of
girlfriend
this
gonna be
here.
playing it. We're gonna be
When
like a
we
month
make
late though.
changes like this, it's important for us
She's
to
got,
make them
like I
at
said, she's going out of town
predictable
for
times,
some
and
doctor,
Adam's going to talk a little
some
bit
veterinary
more about our
doctor
communication
shit,
strategy
dude.
here in a bit. The start of a season is an especially good time.
So maybe
for
by then
meta
there'll be a
changes to
few
happen
balance patches
because
by the time we
there's a
play
new
it,
refresh,
and it'll be more
everyone is
smooth.
rolling new characters, and there's new seasonal content, right? And changes like that.
Oh,
will
good
also,
question. Like, yeah, so Diablo's doing bad, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, I don't want
the third-
Diablo
the
to
third
be
point
bad. I want to play it for the
as-
next few
as
days.
Joe alluded to, there are certain situations.
Maybe like season
we
5, I'll
saw
let that
a
shit
case
sink,
where,
right? That shit should have been in the yard,
we had a
you
skill
know.
that could do.
But the
10 to
first few
37
seasons should
damage.
always be fun.
In cases like that,
Kind of like
where,
Call of Duty, you know?
the damage.
First few seasons of Call of Duty should be
literally
fun.
breaking the
And
game
then
or
your focus should
crashing
be on
the
like another
servers.
game.
We'll still react to those situations, but that
Or you
doesn't
just keep it
change
always fun
the
and there's
first
never
point
going to be
here
another game
in
because that's
terms
like the
of
last one, you know?
allowing builds to be overpowered.
Like a World of
And I think,
Warcraft. Every season should be fun.
one
There's
of the
never going to be a
things that's
World of
important
Warcraft
for,
2.
To recognize and state is that ultimately ARPGs, or some people call them hack and slash games, are about power fantasy, right? And they're about us inviting players to break the game to some extent, not to crash. Like there are lots of ways to interpret the word break, but and find fun toys that we've made, do crazy things
The
with them.
nerf train, dude.
And we need to make sure that
Top
we
dog's
aren't trying to
nerf
punish
train.
players for doing that. Like, because ultimately that's the playground we built. That's like that we built a game that's like go find crazy stuff, and we need to make sure that when players take that invitation, that we're not punishing them for that.
That's right.
Yeah, and I know when we were talking about at least the Nightmare Dungeon stuff beforehand, and we can go into it in a little bit more detail once we get to the stuff that might be coming down the pipe here. The one thing I think that I wanted to like really highlight on was, obviously we did this patch and we made these changes and we brought character power down, like player power down essentially. That in itself was also supposed
Damn,
to
you
be
still play
paired
Overwatch?
with
Man, you're a
these,
Blizzard
these
fanboy.
Nightmare Dungeon
Yo,
changes
spam
that,
spam
were,
Blizzard fanboy in
Joe
chat.
was actually
Spam
talking about earlier.
Blizzard fanboy.
And, it's something that
That's
we've
crazy.
learned
This man
throughout
still
this
plays
process,
Overwatch?
as you guys were talking about that, we have ultimate.
I played
visions for
Overwatch 2 for a
something
while.
that
I was
is
really
further
good at
down
it.
the line,
And then I didn't have anybody to play with.
doing
So I
that
kept
all
solo
together
queuing and I hated my
once
life.
during those moments, as opposed to doing them over time and whatnot, just leads to a better experience overall for players, and that's something that we most definitely will be doing as we build out future updates and patches and so forth. Of course, a key component to this is how we communicate to players, and there is been a lot of feedback in regards to like, hey, it would have been great if we knew some of these changes were coming down the pipe, and you know, it's a hefty amount of patch notes. We could have digested this like over a few days beforehand or a week beforehand. So one thing we do want to commit to right now is that we do plan on going forward always providing patch notes and communicating these patch notes through streams like this, through Campfire chats or developer
that's not too
update
bad.
live streams beforehand, well beforehand, like you know, at least a week before the actual update hits. In no matter state, because I know sometimes we're still like trying to like maybe potentially squeeze in a few different things into patch notes and stuff like that up until like the last second, just on the nature of production of how we are. But I will say we do plan on sharing those.
Like I said, it looks like they're trying to make the game better.
From here on,
will it be better? We'll have to wait and see.
A stream or
will it? We'll have to wait and see.
Or written through blog or something like that beforehand, well beforehand, before players can actually get into game and actually try it out on their end. So at least we can hear feedback and you guys can actually digest the information beforehand. In fact, we do actually have, of course, future updates here that we do want to talk about here really quickly. But one thing that we will commit to right now is that next Friday, so exactly 1 week from now, we'll be back on a live stream, because we will start with that live stream where we will be talking about our next patch that will be coming to Diablo 4. We'll talk a little bit about some of the details here, but we'll go into more
weekly
detail,
live stream, not
Friday
weekly, but like a back-to-back week live stream that they have to do because
back
season
on
1
here
just
to kinda
fucking
go
sucks.
through the whole entire patch notes with everyone beforehand, so everyone has a better expectation of what they're going to be seeing in the actual update, and they can talk to us through chat, through devs, or through social media, through Reddit, through our forums, etc. beforehand, before the actual patch hits. So we will get times and remind everyone, of course, throughout the week that we will have another Campfire chat to talk
There's
about.
also some
patch
Mortal
111,
Kombat shit dropping today. Did that shit drop yet or no?
111,
Because I'm about,
but we
if
do
Mortal
wanna talk
Kombat trailer
a little
dropped,
bit
fuck
about
this Campfire.
111.
Did that shit drop yet?
Today, just because there are some items that we are aware of that we know will be of interest to players, specifically when it comes to things that they've been asking for, and at least it gives you guys a little bit of an early preview of some
Nothing
stuff
yet,
that's
okay.
coming down the road. I think one big thing that everyone has been kind of talking about.
Nothing yet. I'm only
as of
watching
late
it
from
on the
this current
official
patch,
Mortal
like
Kombat.
Sorcerer and barbarian items and stuff like that, and
The
how
official Mortal
obviously
Kombat
tuned
website.
a lot of classes down, and there's questions of like, hey, is there any changes in the future for those two?
Yeah, we're taking a long look at a lot of the sorceress and barbarian aspects that aren't being like utilized very well right now, and trying to lift a lot of those back up. So there's going to be a wide range of like legendary power and unique item improvements for these two classes in particular. We're taking a look at a lot of things, but we're really honing in specifically on sorceress first, and then also getting a lot of barbarian updates in there at the same time. And this is for 1.1.1.
Correct.
So the very next patch and cycle.
Yeah, and we expect that patch. Obviously, if we're having a live stream now, next Friday, we expect that patch here in the next like couple weeks or so. So at least you guys can get an early preview on it.
Yeah, and on that Friday, we'll be talking a lot about like the specifics of all of those changes and kind of hearing what the community says.
Yep.
It feels like
in fact, the Nightmare Dungeon items that we were just talking about just now, that's actually we're planning on actually rolling that out in a hotfix. Specifically, and that is something that we actually plan on rolling out later today. So we'll have more information on the Nightmare Dungeon changes that will be
More Nightmare Dungeon changes
coming out later today.
But Nightmare Dungeons were in a good spot. They still give you a shit ton of
Another
XP.
big thing that we've talked about in patch notes, because
Nightmare Dungeons we're in a good spot.
Down, and now we're kind of and we had mentioned that to players that we did plan on bringing it back up. It is monster density. In Nightmare Dungeons and Helltide. So I know that you guys had some plans and so forth related to that.
Yeah, so, I mean, going back to the mission statement I mentioned earlier, a key part of the live game is
Are we liking this?
high density.
You guys enjoying this Campfire? What's going on? What's the consensus?
key part of ARPG.
Y'all vibing? I'm vibing. Let me know.
Of which
I'm vibing.
Diablo 4 is one.
That's true.
Pardon my grammar.
But it doesn't seem like nothing big's going to be happening here. It seems like the big thing's next
the
week.
density in Nightmare Dungeons substantially. And we're going to be increasing the density in Helltide as well. Now, with the Nightmare Dungeon changes across the board for Nightmare Dungeons, all Nightmare Dungeons will get more dense. The Helltide change, there are certain areas of Helltide that are extremely dense, right?
Yep.
Like the tar pits, for example, is very dense. Areas like that probably won't get more dense. And part of what we've been doing here at the same time in terms of these density changes is making sure that we're making performance improvements, like looking at player skills that are taking a lot of time on the servers, getting those into a better performance so players have better frame rates and stuff, and fewer stalls and all these kinds of things that make the game more fun to play. And this also helps us increase the number of, like, more monsters, more players, more stuff going on. And we know that the density in Nightmare Dungeons in particular needs to go up. And so we've been working on that to make sure that we can accomplish that. So density in Helltide will go up.
I mean, that's pretty good. Density.
Not uniformly.
Density is always good.
Nightmare Dungeons will go up.
More density equals more experience, faster leveling. Everybody's loving life.
Which I know players have been talking about constantly.
Yeah.
Wanting additional density on this.
Rightly so.
And a big topic right now is inventory concerns. We've heard from players. I know we've talked about gems and so forth actually becoming materials in Season 2, which to help out with some inventory concerns specifically. I know you guys have information, at least in regards to stash, and what might be coming in 1.1.1.
Yes.
Oh, next patch.
Certainly, the gem change is still coming in Season 2, like you said, but we need more stash help now, right? And so in 1.1.1, we're going to be adding an additional stash tab for players so they can store more aspects, more Malignant Hearts.
Yeah, this has been like an ongoing conversation every week inside the dev team of like, do we feel that we're ready to do this yet? Do we feel that we're ready to do this yet? Like the density conversation and the stash tab conversation, like the engineering team's been working really, really hard.
Why can't they just add like 17 tabs?
Like there's more that we're doing. This is.
Why can't they just add like 17 more tabs?
What else can we do? And what else can we be doing to try to improve the experience? But like we've definitely heard these two concerns, and we're just really happy to be able to bring them in as early as 1.1.1.
Yeah. Oh, and I should mention that along with the stash tab, we're making a small change to elixir stack size. We're going to bring that up to 99. So that'll help a little bit.
Awesome. Obviously, like with new starts to seasons, and if we do have these types of changes that occur within the patch that may change, whether it's the meta or the balance of
the elixir changes is actually a good one.
There's been questions related to
$5.99 exactly.
Specs and how that has been pretty expensive on people's like their own personal economies with gold and so forth. I know
$5.99
that are also
for half of a stash tab.
You guys probably know more specifics on the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, this really goes back. Joe was talking about our commitment to choice earlier, and it also, but I think it also goes back to, when we say in the mission statement we want to have a wide variety of viable builds. Great, but if you can't switch between those builds, then it still feels punishing, right? So we're going to bring respec costs down by about 40%, quite a bit.
Cool. Yeah, so it should help out with people that want to switch over to a different build and so forth, or they do have to adjust over to another build. They get the option of actually. I mean,
40% off of respec's not too bad.
And that'll be in 1.1.1.
Because you're not really going to be respecting like every move.
And then I know, lastly, like one big thing is as players kind of progress through the game and the leveling curve kind of goes through, especially like post like 70 or so. We've been looking at the player journey and how they've been getting up to 100. I know there's some changes that you guys are looking at in terms of like experience and so forth from that end.
Yeah, I mean the short version is we want to make leveling from 50 to 100 faster by adjusting XP. I don't know if you have.
Yeah, I
more
realized
verbose
when I was realizing when I was talking earlier about the changes we made. Obviously, we also made the change to XP gain when fighting creatures above your level, and I failed to mention this.
Okay, so they rechanged
So
it back.
the original intent for that was we found players basically sitting at like fighting creatures like 3 levels above them and never felt like they were really challenging themselves beyond that. We wanted to stretch that out a bit further, but that went from a 25% bonus to a 15% bonus. And we knew that density changes were coming online, so we thought about this a little bit. But I read a lot of feedback, like afterwards in particular, that just made it sound like people thought that we were just trying to make the game take longer, which wasn't actually the goal, but realized that the 25% to 15% change did constitute a nerf. As a result, that is the thing that we're thinking about as well.
We are not trying to slow down the game.
No, and to that point, like we have a vision for how long we want the game to take for players. We realized that it's taking a little bit longer than that, than what our vision was originally for a lot of folks that are leveling up, particularly when they get to certain parts of the game, like when they're World Tiers 3 and 4.
Yeah.
So we are looking to like really to readjust the XP rates for those areas, because we aren't looking to like have you hit this absolute brick wall.
The fact that they like
70 or something, right?
You still
Like,
need to
there's
finish
not, like,
Act
these
3. You're
moments
not
where
done with the
you just
story.
or 75. Like we don't want you to have. This
You're
feeling
a
you just
part.
can't
You're the
move
reason these
progress
patch notes
pushing you
exist.
back. That's never been the
You're
vision
the
of goal,
reason,
right?
Silva.
It ended up working out that it wasn't the players weren't as earning XP.
Blizzard already said that majority of the player base
So
didn't finish the campaign, and now all these casual ass changes happen because your ass didn't finish the campaign. So people like me who finished the campaign
quite substantially.
can't fucking level up fast enough.
Right. Now, notwithstanding that, there are
Damn
changes
it.
to XP related to addressing.
I bet you're gold 3 in
the
Overwatch.
power leveling case.
Drop your rank right now. Drop a screenshot of your rank right now. You're gold 3 in Overwatch.
Friends like power leveling each other. The only
I knew it, dude.
Think is not very fun is the case where one person is standing at the entrance to the dungeon and the other person is having all the fun killing monsters.
Yeah.
And so, when we look at the balance of the XP changes in 1.1.0, we think that additional changes need to be made to make the game faster, especially between 50 and
Gold 3 DPS, I knew it, dude. I knew your ass was fucking. I knew your ass was gold 3 something. I can smell it.
But yeah, so we are going to make some adjustments. We talked about talk about more probably next week. In terms of with more specificity.
Yes, very soon.
Yeah, so again, we'll be back on stream next
Is it
Friday
done?
to talk about
Wasn't too
all
long.
the details of the changes, including the barb and like sorcerer changes that Joe had mentioned, along with other changes that we are preparing right now for the patch itself. That patch itself is supposed to be hitting in the next couple weeks. Obviously, if we're doing the stream on Friday, it means it's coming pretty darn soon for after that stream. So, but we did want to make sure that we got in front of players to actually talk to them about everything, and we plan on doing that going forward if we ever have.
Damn, Silva, you were done with the fucking. You were done with the
significant
story. I
changes
mean, you could have been playing Diablo 4 together, man. You could have been in the squad. We could have been doing nightmare dungeons.
Earlier, so that you guys get a better idea
Tragic.
of what's to come for those. I know that we do want to take some questions, a bunch of questions actually from chat and so forth.
Q&A,
I
baby.
know one big question that has always kind of come up has been about leaderboards and so forth within, and the expectation of when those
Necromancer's actually really good in this new patch.
We're aiming for
if you can make it, if you can finish the story and get to the Malignant Hearts, there's actually a really good Necromancer build and also a really good Rogue build.
Yeah, so one thing that's really
two
important
good
for
characters
leaderboards in Diablo 4 is that we don't think that like tying this directly to Nightmare Dungeons or content type exactly like that is going to make a lot of sense because the variety of the nature of the system. So we want to make a content type that kind of partners directly with leaderboards so that you can be judged in kind of like this kind of more even playing field.
I'm still waiting for Mortal Kombat to drop some shit, man.
That is content that we are actively in development on and are excited to try to get ready for Season 3. So we're going to be making, I'm sorry, the short answer to this is, so we excited about our competitive feature. We are making a specific content type that goes alongside that you're judging.
I mean, that would be perfect because I'm going to be gone
and
Sunday.
for Season 3 for that.
I'm going to be gone all day Sunday, so Monday I'll be doing
stupid
Rashid
walrus,
shit in the morning, and then I'll do some
is,
D4 shit in the
Uber Unique's
afternoon.
What's the future?
Play for a while. I mean, D4 probably
They
won't last until next
mathematically
Friday
don't
at
exist,
most.
So I don't think it's a good waste of resources.
But I don't know, right?
Anymore.
Sorry, I was really distracted by the walrus.
Okay.
Can you read the question again?
Uber Uniques.
Oh, right.
What's the future? They mathematically don't exist. So I don't think it's good to waste resources on them in the future.
Yeah, it's a good question. So, Uber Uniques are designed to
Well, Tekken 8's currently having a stress test. It's happening right now.
And we're receiving feedback.
And then MK1 had a stress test, but they're also having a beta if you pre-order
and
for
as
early
such, are not
access, and I think that's
expected to be
coming
part of
next month.
Necessarily. One of our goals
They're having like an
is we don't
actual
want
beta,
players to feel
not
that
just the stress test.
One of these are mandatory that you must find in an effort to bring your build online. From the ground up, we kind of made the decision to say it's okay if we want players to find these.
I think it just
but we don't
started. It
want
just
them to
started
expect
yesterday.
to find these, which is a difficult place to balance in terms of drop rates when you're thinking about these. Now, right now, I believe that they are exceedingly rare, and we do want them to feel very, very rare. But I suspect that as we start moving into future seasons, we do want to find more ways for more opportunities for players to get chances at these. And I imagine we'll be able to talk about that soon. But I would suggest that the current drop rates are probably not going to be.
No, I've been checking the YouTube.
A little bit more common, a little more likely to be found as time goes on.
Yeah. See.
A big topic that I'm seeing just pop up in chat and so forth. A lot
They're having
of
two.
comments about crowd control.
They're having 2 stress tests.
And if there's any plans or ways that we're looking at addressing crowd control here in the future.
Yeah. As
I've been
mentioned earlier in the stream,
I've been
well,
searching,
we
dude.
both
I've been
talked about it.
searching. I've been
We
looking.
think that,
So this
when
guy
you
released
have,
like 3 new trailers. I'm
high
not watching
density
unless it's
bosses
the
on screen,
official Mortal Kombat
and you have a lot
website.
of elites,
Don't care. So
the
until that
crowd
shit's
control,
posted here,
the tools that you have
not
for
watching
crowd
it.
control are not.
I'm not looking at no secondhand fucking trailer
basically.
where some other bozo
And,
looks at it. I
some
want
of that
my
is gonna be
own
adjustments
goddamn
to things that
trailer
feel
to look at.
unfair, and some of that is going to be tool adjustments in terms of your tools. I think that we'll be able to, this is something that
I mean, it's up to
we'll
you,
be able to
speak
more to in terms of.
It's honestly up to you,
specifics
Silva.
and how we're going to address that, but
If you don't think the game, right? If you look at the game,
Question.
it's the same like with Diablo. I guess we'll see the question down here. It's the same with Diablo, right? Or any fucking game that you buy. Me with Revenant too. If you look at the game and you go, that looks fun. I'm liking what I'm watching. You should play the game. Or if you look at the game and you go, I mean, it looks all right, but like, I guess I'll just wait. Then you can wait, a week or two, see what the consensus was. People are saying, yo, this game's actually fucking amazing. Like, all right, sick. And then you just buy it. Or they say, actually, it's bad. And you go, sick, I didn't buy it. But if you feel strongly and you want to be there like day one because you're itching to play it, then get the game. I mean, that's going to be me with MK1. That's going to be, I have to buy the game twice. I have to buy this fucking game twice.
It is much sooner.
That's how much I love Mortal Kombat. I'm buying it on PlayStation to get the beta. And then I'm buying it on PC.
Very, very soon.
So that way I can play on
If we're doing
PC.
a stream on Friday, I would expect it within a couple days after the stream.
We have to
Unless
provide
is
some,
PS Plus not a thing?
if
Do
we
you still
say
need
anything
PS
too
Plus to play
specific
online, or
today,
is that gone?
Production will choke us out. So we have to be very careful about the language we use. But
Do you
yes,
still need
very
PS
soon.
Plus or no?
Only because with patches themselves, of course, there are. We're on a lot of different platforms and everything, and of course those go through certification. If a certification gets pushed back or whatnot, then we obviously need to readjust schedules, so it's hard for us to actually put a specific time.
You need
until
PlayStation
that
Plus.
actually occurs.
Yeah, see, that's
but
why I'm getting it
there
on
it is.
PC.
Bulk
That's why I'm not getting it. That's why
are
I'm
there
buying it
any
on
plans,
PC.
For
I'm
some
playing the
changes
beta,
for experience between, say,
pre-ordering it on
175 to
PC,
100?
and I'm gonna
This
try
is
to
something that
cancel
we
my
must talk
pre-order
about,
on
but the Giant
PlayStation,
Kills of
get my
Adult,
money
there are
back,
several events,
and then I think I'm fine.
Nightmare dungeons to provide challenge. World bosses, Helltides, and Whispers are a good idea.
I'm trying to
but
work the
just too
system.
easy.
Pre-order that shit, play the
Yeah,
beta,
so we talked
cancel the
about,
pre-order,
there's two real
then pre-order on
updates,
PC.
So are we making changes to the XP progression for players while they're moving through, like World Tier 4 in this case? And the answer is yes. We are going to be looking at making changes to that, and we'll talk more about that soon. And then secondly, do we feel that there are the right number of milestones for players to engage with? Enough goals to kind of consume while you're also just leveling up, and enough content to kind of do as you're leveling up in these world tiers? And I think that the answer is no. That we know that there's more things that we need to add to the game, particularly for World Tier 4. But really, just once you get into World Tier 3 and 4, just want to find more opportunities and more content and new things for players to do.
World
as
Tier
they're
3
leveling
and
up
4,
through those
baby.
spaces. And we do have plans for those things, and we do have thoughts on stuff we want to add in Season 2 in particular, and some things we're looking to continue to talk about moving forward.
Yeah.
But yeah, we recognize that there's more we would like to add to that journey to kind of create more variety and more moments of challenge as well while you're progressing.
You know,
Not
in
just at 100,
Diablo,
but
I had a
all along the way.
viewer join my chat, and he did my World Tier 3 and 4
says,
capstone dungeon for me.
What
was
are
like
your
level
plans
like
to
80.
adjust loot drops? This I'm gonna add on to his
I was like
question
level
after I read it.
41.
It feels very frustrating to grind for days without ever seeing anything close to an upgrade or finding the right aspect. Even worse, when you finally do it and it's a terrible roll. Slightly, I'm also going to modify that and mention target farming, which has also been a topic within the community. I'm not sure if you guys want to have
You guys staying
plans and so
hydrated?
forth for that.
So I think there's a couple parts of this
Sipping
as
on
well,
that
right?
sip.
There's the idea of I grind for a long time to get an item, and the item is not an upgrade. And particularly when you're in World Tiers 3 and 4, where you start dealing with sacred items and ancestral items, where you're kind of dealing with this larger bucket of eye power range, this can certainly tend to be true, unless you're looking for specific kinds of affixes, you're looking for particular kinds of roles, right?
What is happening? I'm going to use Russian.
So there's a couple things. One, we know we want to try to reduce the difficulty of like kind of comparing and looking at a number of different items all at once and trying to get a better sense of that. These are
Just
things that
give
UI
me
team is
good
very
items
passionate
all the
about,
time when I rank up.
conversations are
Just
ongoing
have
for
the
how we wanna
items
achieve
that I get at level
Like
70
things
be
like
better than the
difficulty
items I get at
logic,
level
things
60.
like that. There's the idea of like how does the progression of itemization
Blizzard,
feel,
hire me.
particularly in World Tier 4 while you're leveling up there. And the systems team has ideas on things they would like to include. It's too early for us to say exactly to like really like lay them all out just now. But there are ideas and things we want to do to kind of improve the feeling of progression through the ancestral tier, so that you feel like there's more thresholds and there's more opportunities to kind of get upgrades as you go. And then lastly, there's this idea of target farming. So legendary aspects are a place I think that we can afford to do more. We know that players are looking for certain aspects. They're trying to find certain things. They're trying to find particularly unique items. I think is often the case, right? They want their Tempest Roar, whatever it is they're looking for. They're looking for that thing. We do have plans in Season 2 right now to have more content you can try to target farm in order to find certain unique items. And I think there's a natural extension of that to figure out like what's the right way for players to be able to find an easier method of getting into
Blizzard just needs to
aspects they might
hire
be
me, man.
looking
What are they
for,
talking about?
as they're
They're talking
progressing
about higher
through.
level?
So that is something that the rewards and systems teams will be thinking about and hopefully be able to talk about soon on stream.
Yeah, and I do want to note, like, I know we have an update here coming for 1.1.1, which we just talked about is in the next couple weeks. There are going to be other patches before Season 2 and so forth,
Yes.
with additional
Yes.
changes and items that we just haven't noted, and I just want to clarify specifically on that. We do have more patches beyond 1.1.1 before Season 2 to address a lot of feedback that we're receiving from players and a lot of opportunities for us to actually do so. Can we get some sort of matchmaking system to help with partying up with random people or group finders? I know we had talked about group finders before. I know this is something that the team
But who cares?
has obviously received feedback
Get
about,
friends. That's
like
your
helping
that's
out
your
with,
party
like, the
maker.
social
Get
systems
some
and so
fucking
forth within the
friends.
game. It is being evaluated.
Or play alone.
And the teams are looking at it. We just don't have an exact timeline of when those are actually coming in specifically from that end. Are there going to be changes with arm? Oh, sorry, I forgot. That was Andy for Man was the last question. Beanpot 10 says, are there going to be changes with armor regarding survivability? Hardcore is almost unplayable on Sorcerer with one shots from corpse bows and low innate due to low innate armor.
Yeah, I think survivability, especially on Sorcerer,
Damn.
is something that...
Don't play a sorcerer then. There's
changes
4 other classes,
Joe was
bozo.
talking about
What the
for,
fuck? There's your patch.
that we'll be talking
Why
about
even play a
in more
sorcerer
detail
then?
next
In
week.
1.1.1.
Go
It's
play a
one of the things we
necromancer.
want
They
to
don't even have minions anymore. You can play a
we-
fucking.
we
Go play a necromancer.
recognize that.
Yeah, we also identified there are a few outstanding monster types and abilities that are doing that are killing players a little more frequently than we expect, and like we're looking at creatures that explode when they die, for example, claim an awful lot of lives, right? Creatures that can chill.
Yeah, dude, go
claim
bow
an awful lot
necro.
of
Why
lives,
do you even
right?
playing a
Or
sorcerer
charging
when
creatures,
you could
we've
just go
also
be a
seen
Charging
fucking
creatures,
blood
yeah.
I've seen a lot
bow
of
necro
reports
that
about
does spells
and
as well?
I know
It's the same
Which
shit,
has been-
and you
which I
won't
think has
die.
been nerfed like twice now. Too,
Well,
from
there
what
was there's a bug fix
True.
on the Beast Charge in particular, where Beast Charge can deal damage even if you interrupted the charge or the beast died.
Oh, I see. So, well, that's a good bug fix. So, I mean, we're identifying some of these like really difficult affixes, really difficult Nightmare Dungeon affixes, or like really ones that claim lots, like a disproportionate amount of player lives as part of that. And we're looking at those all at once. It's Sorcerer survivability is absolutely.
Yeah, minions is the only reason why I was gonna play Necro, and they didn't buff minions, so I didn't play Necro this patch.
But there's also this
He
idea
does have
that
a cool
there's a lot
build
of things out there
with his
that are just doing a
non-Necros
lot of,
again.
like what feels to the player in the moment pretty cheap, like unfair, like just I sort of just died, don't really see what happened. So we're looking at more of these situations and trying to figure out the right places to make adjustments. We don't want the game to be easy, you know. We don't want you to be able to walk through every encounter. And we
Yeah,
want the game
no,
to
you're
feel
right,
deadly at
CJ.
times. We want you to feel like you had an opportunity to kind of evade or
Completely
deal with those
correct.
situations.
In regards to someone, Zeus DNA says we'll be seeing the hotfix notes before the hotfix comes out today. Yeah, we'll get the notes up. The deployment hasn't started and it's not starting until later this afternoon, but we'll get the notes up so that players can see it, and we'll be mentioning it so that players can actually read through them.
Dude, I wanted to play Barbarian, and that's why I'm playing Rogue again.
Items that we're actually fixing, and the Nightmare Dungeon stuff that we had just talked about.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Barbarian
Templar Knights asks,
or a minion build, and they
question,
both
can we
don't
change the
work.
codex in such a way that we can upgrade the values with founded legendary items? This could reduce the demand to stash, avoid aspects laying around, easier adopting player to your balance changes, but we still want to find items and increase codex values.
Yeah, so we know that one of the key things that players are carrying in their stash right now are lots and lots of aspects.
Yeah.
And we're talking about ways to address that. That's an interesting suggestion. That I think it's sort of going toward the same direction here, which is like, how can we address the case where your stash is completely full of aspects?
Damn, this guy might just solve the aspect
having extra
patch.
stash tab,
Some random dude in fucking chat.
will not hurt that problem, but I think there's more that we'd like to do in terms of the aspects.
Yeah, it's certainly something we've been discussing internally for a while. I think part of this is just how much fun is it to be able to extract an aspect from an item and be able to maintain that role? And then how much is that fun so fun that it's worth like some of the inventory pressure that comes about as a result of that? Yeah. And that's a conversation we've had within the dev team. We're going to continue to talk about it, but we know that there's definitely a lot of improvements we can make to the Codex of Power, for example, to kind of like be embracing some of these other like affix extraction systems.
Question from DRJ16. Has the team considered how certain nerfs like weapon cooldown reduction are so much more impactful for certain classes than others?
Yes, the team is definitely aware that some of these changes disproportionately affect.
Yeah, like Rogue, dude. It takes like 13 seconds from our goddamn imbuements to come back online.
Yeah, there is we're definitely aware that some of these changes.
It went from like 8 seconds to 13 seconds or some shit, like 9 to 13 seconds. Like, what the fuck?
To my earlier point about when we're going to be making changes like this moving forward.
Stroking my shit, waiting.
Have an overall effect of reducing certain effects down, or rather reducing certain like powers or affixes or whatever it is down to a place where we want people to use the baseline to kind of build from. For other
well,
parts of the
I don't
game.
think they're pre-selected. I think that there's. I think they're only choosing questions that are written properly. Not, hey, you guys fucking suck. Please make Barbarian good, you fucking nerds. You know, they're like, hey, like, how do what you guys got planned to do with this?
We're going to take a thing away. We're going to update something where it's no longer going to be as valuable as part of your build. We want to provide a lot of other options as part of that. Yeah. Make sure we don't leave the build with a gaping like giant hole in it.
I hate your fucking beard, nerf sorcerer. You know, like they can't, or buff sorcerer. No, they can't say questions like that.
Like larger scale balance and tuning adjustments. We're going to do those a little bit more slowly. As a result, in order to make sure that we're embracing all of these other like components.
Those are the best. I mean, those are indeed better questions.
When we make a change.
Yeah, it goes back to the change we had on the screen before, right? We're going to provide compelling alternatives when we make those kinds of changes.
That's a punchy way to say it.
Punchy way. Kennywa says, question, why did you guys increase the cast time on stuff like leaving dungeons? Feels like you're trying to slow down the game by making us waste time for something that might feel useless.
We can look at that. we'll continue to evaluate that change. It's a fairly a small difference. I know that in an ARPG, small amounts of time can be meaningful. We did add the reset dungeon button back in. It does require that you're outside the dungeon, and so there's kind of a loop there.
There's a reset dungeon button back?
Loki5123 asks, are you going to add more than 6 or 7 items a season? Are there plans to add more? The feeling is they feel like they would want more items per season that are actually added in.
Yeah, we've always said that we wanted to take in the feedback from the players as we kind of got these seasons out the door. So season 1, we add the 32 Malignant Hearts, which I think have been pretty cool. We're going to be looking at the balance, some of them to kind of like lift them up, make them a little more exciting in some places.
I didn't see that they added it.
Broadly, we're pretty happy. They generally are.
I guess because I'm not there yet.
And
so like
we
level,
have our
18.
uniques and our legendary items we added.
I was trying to find 10 goddamn sellers to complete my fucking seasonal journey. Had to find 10 fucking sellers.
Trying to think about how we can inject a few more legendaries into the game with each season, or a couple more uniques potentially into the game.
CJ, what level are you?
Continue to see like kind of what the feedback looks like. This is a good example of people asking for more. So yeah, good to know.
Separately from that, like, are you guys looking at potentially like reworking or redoing some things?
So that means patch 1.1.1 is kind of in that vein of trying to
1.1.1.
We do want to go back over our existing legendary power library and identify the ones where they can afford to be lifted up with redesigns and changing the way that some parts of them work, so they've better fulfilled the same purpose in terms of where they're supposed to sit in builds. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for that along the way as well. It's not going to be the only way we inject like new fun in the game isn't going to just be through the season mechanic, isn't just going to be through the addition of brand new legendaries uniques, but also going back over the existing legendary powers after we see players use them a little bit more, making adjustments accordingly.
Yeah, my Eternal character was like 67 or some shit.
Same question.
I couldn't play it anymore. Damn. RIP the homie.
Right now, they feel like a wasted stat. Do we have any changes to resistances that might be changing maybe sooner or later, or how's that going to work?
Resistances fall in one of those categories where if we need to
I just want to complete the story.
Damage is,
as long as I complete the story, I'm happy.
Put
that on YouTube. I did my job.
And
end game and stuff, like I said, that's why I was like, until next Friday,
means we want to be able to take
at most is when I'll probably stop playing Diablo 4 Season 1.
To Season 2.
So I'll be done.
Part of a larger rework. So you can look forward to more information as we get a little bit closer to Season 2.
I wonder how good Rashid's going to be, though.
Shadow Mun, sorry. Can campaign bosses be added to the pool of dungeon bosses that we encounter? I feel like campaign bosses are underutilized.
I think there could be more opportunities to fight some of those campaign bosses in the future. I can't comment further on exactly how that will look, but
okay, so we're bringing more bosses back. Okay, that's actually not too bad.
Joe has often said this, so like we definitely want to make sure we find the right ways to bring act bosses in.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is actually a question. Party Cannon 30. Hi there, guys. Can you? Thanks for the information. My question is about crashes on PlayStation 5. Is that a known issue? We are aware of some issues on consoles, specifically Xbox, PlayStation.
I mean, if they bring back act bosses and like dungeons, that's actually kind of better. I'm tired of fighting the same 4 fucking shitty bosses.
There was
at least have them be like a Helltide boss.
A specific memory leak that the team was trying to identify and find, and they actually did find it, and it was addressed there. There was actually
Mortal Kombat still? Dude, I'm just waiting for these Mortal Kombat trailers to drop on YouTube.
I've seen a lot of questions, whether on Reddit and so forth, about PC performance and so forth, and even on like just performance in general, that will be addressed there. And I know that the engineers here are still actively, troubleshooting and figuring out like specific situations that players might be running into. Of course, if you have like more information on those, please post in console bugs on our forums, and give as much information as possible, because a lot of those repro steps on our side are sometimes really difficult, and it helps our teams out, helps our QA teams out to be able to see if they can actually repro the same type of issues that players are having. Do you guys plan on introducing more ways? I'm sorry, this is Mr. I don't want to butcher that. Okay. Do you guys plan on introducing more craft / modify gear? Currently, only gold has value, and only 1 stack can be rolled.
more ways to craft and modify gear.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, we do want to add more.
I haven't played 'em.
More options for players.
I haven't played him. I'm not gonna lie, CJ. I haven't played him. I have no thoughts.
Really
I hope he's good.
Preseason and now the season 1 stage.
Because what happens?
Very like.
What happens, dude? I mean, I was Guilty Gear, bro. I played Kai Keese from the day Guilty Gear fucking went out until the day I stopped playing Guilty Gear Strive. Why? Because I wanted to play the DLC characters, and I fucking didn't like any of them. They didn't fit my playstyle, or I wanted to play Sin when Sin came out, and Sin was fucking dog shit, right? So I hope Rashid's good. I'll talk about that in the video I'm gonna do soon, but I just hope Rashid's good, and if he's fun to play, then I'll play him. If he's not, then I'm just gonna play Luke still.
Minions,
but I hope he's good, right? I don't want anything to be bad, right? Like, I just hope he's good. I hope he's good. I hope he's fun.
Or necromancer minions. If there's
and I hope he beats the shit out of DJ. DJ's such a
get
corny ass character.
Yeah, this is something we do care about. One of the things that that sounded dismissive.
Yeah, we care about a lot of things, but go on.
What I was just trying to get to another point, which is there's some really cool stuff in some of the Malignant Hearts that affects this. In terms of like,
yeah, exactly. I want him to be balanced. I just want him to be good. I want him to be balanced. Especially because what else I'm going to talk about during this goddamn video.
We do care a lot about the number of the sort of like ratio of ability to number of slots that it takes up, and making that as optimal as possible.
Yeah, that's right. We want to make sure that
also just add some fucking costumes into the game, man.
That you are going to be. I mean, that takes up that's the weight of an ability. You know, like it's the same as having an active. You know, you need to like playing with it. It's gonna take a little bit of space in your bar. You don't get that in addition to a bunch of other things. If you don't want to have skeletons on your bar right now, the idea you'd be sacrifice a lot of those skills in order to give you that extra space. And in terms of the viability of like minion builds at various parts of the game, there are some builds that are able to like get pretty deep into content.
No. I'm doing a video on Street Fighter.
I think there's still room for improvement in terms of like minion survivability and other conversations along those lines. That is something that's
about
the
developer notes that went out soon.
Right?
Yeah, kind of similar.
Are they in English yet?
Necromancer.
Those in English yet?
People were asking.
Maybe I can just read them live. I don't really have to watch a video.
Yeah, I think possibly. We see players. Actually, there are a few players that run like literally all 3 companion skills and use that as part of the build that they'll go after for their druid. And I think that there's likely room here to do more with companion skills. Whether it rises to the full level of like a complete like spec, I think is going to be interesting. But I know that there's people on the team that are very excited about trying to explore more of this side of the druid over time. But we don't have as many. There aren't as many interconnected points for the way that you interact with your companions right now, and the way that the skeleton army does for the necromancer, in terms of ways that you modify them and do more with them.
They need more costumes.
I think there's some groundwork.
They need more fucking costumes.
A lot more options there, but something that the team's interested in. Yeah.
I'm gonna do one last question here, which is, will there be better loot tables for like treasure goblins? Any alternate goblin types specifically for those?
Yeah, I think we loved how many, D3 has like all kinds of goblins. There's like 10 different kinds of goblins, or 14 maybe. It's been a little while since I looked at that.
I just want Luke Street Fighter 5 costume back, and I'm happy.
That in the editor, but
like a cool colorway.
We think that
thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it.
More fun goblin types in the future.
And in terms of the treasure goblins have a tendency to provide, we actually I had a conversation with the.
I think we're done here. I think we're done. Let me do this video.
We are going to be buffing.
Let me do this video.
Legendary drop chance.
Like I said, we're gonna get all the actual patch notes in the week set in stone. Right now, this might just be still a bunch of like up in the air, like a George Clooney film. Let's do this fucking video.
I'm on a whole nother level. Legendary status, no one does it better. So pay attention, eyes on me.
What the fuck? I don't even drink alcohol.
Hello and welcome. This is Rufo Monger, my friends.
Okay, let's see if we can stop it. All right. there was huge news within the Street Fighter 6 community coming from the developers themselves, speaking on balance patches, master rank, and more, as you can tell by the video. Oh my god, what does that say? Balance patch, master rank, and more. Of course, we're watching Rufumonger's video. Rufumonger, very good within the FGC to get that information out to us. I'm going to be reacting to it, as well as maybe hearing like what he has to say, because I don't know. I saw some stuff on Twitter, but I feel like Rufumonger is going to put a little bit more. Of course, go support his channel, as well as support my channel. Hit that subscribe button on both of our channels. But of course, let's get into the video.
We have a new developer interview for you for Street Fighter 6.
We'll go up here. I'm going to go up here.
This was handled by Inside Games Japan, and interviewing the
Japan
head honchos, if you will, of Street Fighter 6, Shuhei Matsumoto and Takayuki Nakayama. And
I wonder what exactly they're going to speak on with balance patch, especially I hope that he proves me wrong. I saw what on Twitter. I hope about the master rank. I hope
we're talking specifically
it gets
about
fucking
the
reset.
future of Street Fighter 6.
I hope it gets reset.
Now, if you want to check out the interview in full,
I don't know how to read Japanese.
Video description, although
yo, where the subtitles at?
And there is some topics that we've covered before, but there is some very interesting specific tidbits about the future of Street Fighter 6 that I would like to cover.
Street Fighter's a fun game.
So one of the topics in the interview was how relatively easy it is to hit master rank,
True.
which is currently the highest rank in
Preach.
Street Fighter 6, compared to reaching the highest ranks in Street Fighter 5, and wondering, is there going to be any kind of league point reset?
Please say yes,
reset
every season.
Everyone's ranks back to the beginning,
like every 3 months.
And no, nothing like.
Why, dude? What the? No rank reset. What? That's stupid, bro. Everybody's gonna be master rank. You're gonna. This is just like Apex Legends, where the rank season, everybody was like Apex Predator, and there was like 17 gold players. Why do you want the max rank to be so easily accessible? Why even have a ranked mode at that point? Why even have a ranked mode if everybody can just hit masters? You don't even need a. I've seen Modern Master videos, right? The series Modern Master, which is probably why you're subscribed to me. They have a less than 50% win rate. I'm not going to lie. They have a less than 50% win rate, and they're master rank. You don't even have to win majority of your matches in order to be the max rank in the game. That's stupid.
Like that is currently planned. More and more people are hitting master rank every day.
Yes.
And it's here to stay. So if for whatever reason you were holding off on the grind to get that rank up, you might as well go for it. There is no rank reset. Now, that said, apparently there's plans for a special Master Rank League in the future.
Master Rank League.
So details are a little sparse, but maybe something like, in Guilty Gear Strive, when you reach Celestial status, then you have, higher levels and you can earn bonuses, all that kind of stuff. Apparently
that's not, no offense, Rufumonger, that's not how Celestial works at all in Street Fighter. To be Celestial, you just got to win 5 matches and not lose 2, and then after that, you're just good to fight forever. I don't know what he's talking about.
Master League will take shape in form of acts, and you can also bet or place wagers in the Master League. Details are sparse, but there is.
If they allow, okay, I'm gonna say it right now. If they allow you to bet points while in Master Rank, I am going to bet all of my points. I don't care who the hell I fight. He's about to get like 40,000 LP. I'm going to bet all of my points. I'm going to rank reset myself. If Capcom doesn't want to give me a rank reset, I hit Masters in a week. And then I'm like, well, I'm bored. I'm gonna go play on Battle Hub. Battle Hub is actually a lot of fun compared to ranked. A lot of interesting people in that chat. If there's no rank reset, because the thing that I hate about Master Rank is you can't demote from Masters. So even if, let's say they let me bet all of my points, if I can only go down to 25,000 LP, which is Master Rank, I'm going to be more pissed. But there's no reason to play ranked. Once you hit that max rank, sure, you can just climb your LP up, but then you're fighting the same 7 people in ranked over and over and over. I will, if it is possible, I will bet all of my points, and I will rank reset myself down to Rookie 1 if needed. And then I can grind ranked again. I think everybody should start at Rookie. This problem wouldn't be happening if everybody started at Rookie. That's just my 2 cents. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think.
There's a plan for the absolute
That's what I
highest
think.
ranks to have something.
I'm gonna rank reset myself.
Once they have reach master rank.
I'm gonna rank reset myself.
Now, one of the things in the interview that was mentioned was balance patches. I know where.
I hope there's a balance patch when Rashid comes out.
Obsess over balance patches. So their plan currently, because I feel this will be very subject to change.
Okay.
Is they're aiming for 1 major balance patch a year.
Bro, what the fuck are they doing? What's going on over at Capcom? So you might be thinking like, well, you don't want to overbalance your game. That's how you make games bad. Yes, but you know what else makes games bad? If you want to play a character and that character is trash for an entire year, and then maybe, just maybe, you hope that they buff them in the right ways. You can Ken, Luke, Cammy, Jury, DJ. These are Blanca now. Good characters, right? Not broken in any way. It's not like they have infinites. Chun-Li, modern Chun-Li, as we have figured out. Not broken. Good characters. Good tools. Good characters. And then you look at the tier list. Lilies, Jamies, Dalsums, Zangiefs usually score low on majority of people's tier list. Can they be good? Sure, of course. I mean, look at like Shadow Omega. He's doing really good with Jamie. That's few and far between. What gets boring is you have to play the same character for an entire year, the same matchups for an entire year, the same combo routes for an entire year. And then when Rashid comes out, because Rashid's coming out in 3 days of me recording this, if Rashid's broken, he's going to be broken for a year. If Rashid's dog shit, he's going to be dog shit for a year. Nobody wants that. People like Rashid. There's a huge fan base around Rashid. If he doesn't come out perfectly balanced, right? And like I said, every year, so at Evo, Capcom Cup, right? You're either going to see all of the same character, right? Which is what you don't want. Or there's a few balance patches in between major tournaments because the developers can look and be like, okay, there was like 19 juries in this tournament, and I don't even think I saw Zangief get hovered. Zangief needs some love. Like, this is what happened in Street Fighter V. Capcom Cup and Street Fighter V had like 9 Lukes because Luke was the best character. I don't get it.
And specifically, it'll be like sometime after the Capcom Cup.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
They say they're very open to patching out glitches, bugs, unintended features.
That's crazy.
As we've already had some of
19 juries at CEO.
Like the throw tech
19 juries at CEO.
Nonsense we had to deal with not too long ago, which has been curtailed and will be fully patched out, hopefully soon enough. The developers state.
But the thing is that they're adding quality of life changes. Like they did add the drive rush change in combos. So maybe no balance patch, but maybe they will change quality of life stuff. Maybe they'll make, drive reversal only costs 1 bar. Like, I don't know.
That is not good for a competitive game to be
a bar and a half,
which I absolutely agree. However, once a year,
dude,
I feel is
if Rashid's
not
broken,
they're gonna be
he's gonna win Capcom Cup.
Assuming the first Street
or
Fighter
until the other
Capcom
DLC characters come out.
The time it happened for this year, which would be
block.
around February. I don't see this game
February is a balance patch. I mean, obviously, Wolfmonger could just be wrong. But, if they're going by their yearly statement of saying, like, after Capcom Cup, we want to do a balance change. February, you're going to drop... You're going to drop, like, 1 more DLC character. I think it's Aki. And I think Ed comes out after Capcom Cup. Because it's, like, early 2023. And February is early 2023. So I think after Capcom Cup, Ed will come out. But even then, like, dude... Rashid and Aki, if they're not balanced and they're overtuned, like, they're just, oh my God, that makes me upset.
A major balance patch until...
Not saying other characters can't win, but like...
Could be wrong, but
nobody wants to play more to get less.
Some mechanics, like, say, raw drive rush, certainly
Aki or Akuma.
For certain
I thought Akuma was next year
and the tiers are starting to
summer.
solidify a little bit. Still some, changing around every now and then.
I thought Akuma was coming in summer.
Some characters that are just not as good or anywhere near as viable as some of the top tiers. So 1 major balance patch a year, noble goal if they stick to it.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I feel like we can probably use at least
a
minor tune-up before the next Capcom Cup. Another quick note about the balance of the game. The one thing they did mention in the interview is they have their own battle testers, naturally enough, right? And they play hundreds of battles a day, And while they very much weigh in the user experience,
What?
they do feel
What?
they are waiting for the users to catch up in a way to the rest of them. As they mentioned specifically JP and Honda, two very villainous characters that get
JP Honda
quite a bit. They've noticed through their own internal stat track and all that kind of stuff that their win rates are steadily declining over time.
That makes sense because
So people
they're
are
gimmicks.
figuring out the matchups and they're falling to the gimmicks less and less and less. And so these characters are falling out of favor a little bit in overall matchups.
Yeah, okay. See, so that's bad. Let's see. I over-exaggerated the juries, but here's the CEO character uses for CEO top 64. 12. There was 12 juries, 19 JPs, 18 Lukes, and 17 Kens. That's crazy. I didn't see Zangief. I didn't see Dawson. I didn't see Lily. I didn't see Jamie. I didn't see these characters that are slightly, below. But also, with these people, they have a balanced change team. How do we know they're even good at the game? Like, how do we even know they're good? How do we know they're like Punk level good at the game? If Punk, like I don't think people get this, as well as the fact that JP and Honda are falling off, which makes sense for Honda, but is bad for JP, right? Because everybody, I think, likes JP and thinks JP looks cool. So if you make a character that everybody likes and looks cool, they should be decent at the game. They should have decent tools. Because you want people to fucking play JP. You want people to like the new He's supposed to replace M. Bison. M. Bison was fucking great in Street Fighter V. The number one protagonist was in the fucking top 8 of every goddamn major. Who the fuck wants... Dude, I don't want the same 5 characters. That's why I quit playing ranked. I made a Masters, got like 40,000 LP, fought the same 4 fucking characters. Now when I go to Battle Hub, I can fight every goddamn character because casuals don't care about fucking tier lists, but people in ranked do. It's so annoying.
So they feel the developers and the player base as a whole sometimes have different ideas at looking at the game, and it does take time to settle that out and just figure everything out.
Oh, those were for top 192.
Modern controls in the
top 64 had one Dalsum. Oh, okay.
Same things that you've heard a million.
That's still bad. One Dalsum.
But the one
64 people. One Dalsum.
Data point they have is
there's only 18 characters in the game. I need you to also understand this. Tekken 8 is having its closed network test right now. Tekken 8 is having its closed network test. There is 16 characters in the beta of Tekken 8. Mortal Kombat 1 is dropping with 24 characters plus cameos. Street Fighter 6 has 18 characters. And we're getting 4 DLC. We're getting 4 DLC. And it's gonna be behind the base roster of Mortal Kombat 1, and it's gonna be behind the base roster of Tekken 8. There's not enough characters in this game for there to only be 3 fucking good characters. Everybody should be balanced because apparently there's less characters to balance. You have less characters to balance, so everybody should be good.
Apparently the usage of modern controls is rising.
True. Modern Masters. Modern Masters. Hey, I'm the pioneer of that shit. I'm the pioneer of that shit.
Usage is now going up.
Modern. I've been trying to preach that modern control people have been good on certain characters.
Over time instead of going down over time is very telling that a lot of people think modern controls is the real.
Modern controls are on the come up. That's good. I don't mind that.
I did my deep dive into modern.
That modern Chun-Li
characters. Modern Luke is kind of good, y'all.
Modern Luke kind of sucks, low-key, Rufelmonger, no offense.
And basically very little of the downsides.
There's a lot of better modern characters than Luke.
And
I'm not going to lie.
That up with, I think it's very fair to say that Luke is one of the better characters in the game.
Luke is better on Classic, but I mean, I'm not going to say he's a liar, but from what I've seen,
is still in the
modern Luke is not up there.
Future. And that's about it for
modern Chun-Li is up there.
Interview. There is a few other things. Once again, you can check it out in the video description. They're very happy.
Shout out Rufelmonger. Shout out Rufelmonger. Go subscribe.
I think very fair
YouTube will be in the description of this video.
It's currently crushing the sales of Street Fighter V within the same comparison of time frames. And also, when it comes to Street Fighter doing crossovers with other IPs, don't worry. There's going to be plenty more of that. In a more mass media sense.
Rufelmonger.
So no Capcom versus SNK 3 not confirmed. But expect more Street Fighter branded merchandising crossing over with all sorts of other products. And my friends, that is the
bring
news
in
for today.
Leon Kennedy.
That makes that the end of the
Let
video.
Leon Kennedy just blast Marissa in the face with a shotgun.
And go out and play some Street Fighter.
So overall, this motherfucker, dude, he better be balanced. If he's broken, I'm going to play him. Fuck you. If that's what Capcom wants, if Capcom doesn't want me to have fun with Street Fighter and do a balance patch once a year, if this dude is broken, I'm playing him. I'm just going to play him, win all my matches, feel good, beat up on Luke. This is going to be Luke's face. This is Luke's face when Rashid drops and he's broken. Dude, yeah, I don't know. They need to balance the game. They need to balance the game. They need to balance the game. I'll just have some gameplay in the background playing. I want Street Fighter to succeed. And the worst part is that Mortal Kombat 1 is right around the corner. Mortal Kombat 1 is right around the corner. If Rashid is broken or bad, if Rashid is broken or bad, right? If Rashid is either broken or really bad, that is bad for Street Fighter because Mortal Kombat 1 is right around the corner. And if Mortal Kombat 1 is balanced and they do more balance patches and the game's more fun, people are going to leave Street Fighter to go to Mortal Kombat. What's happening in the FGC right now is, and I can contribute, is that when a new fighting game comes out, there's a huge flock of people, right? Dragon Ball FighterZ brought a lot more people into the anime scene. And then what happens? Melty Blood Type Lumina comes out. A lot of people try it out. Game wasn't good. A lot of people left. Street Fighter 6 comes out. A lot of people are going to play it. A lot of people are going to like it. A lot of people are going to leave. Tekken 8, when it comes out, a lot of people are going to play it. A lot of people are going to leave. But if the game is good, you're going to hold on to more people, right? You're going to hold on to more people. There's a lot of fighting games out right now. There's so many choices. Guilty Gear Strive. A lot of people from Dragon Ball went to Guilty Gear Strive, even though they never played a Guilty Gear game, because Arxis made Dragon Ball and they made Strive. So a lot of fucking fighters went to Strive. A lot of people stayed for a while because they were doing good balance patches. And then they did bad balance patches and gave Kai guard break on his Sacred Edge. And now a lot of people left Strive playing Street Fighter 6. Why? Because Street Fighter 6 seems good. But if they don't balance the game to keep the game good, it's going to be bad. You want balance patches. Not like every week. But if you see Lily is getting bodied more often than Ken is getting bodied, then Lily needs a little nerf. Or not a little nerf. No, please don't nerf Lily. Then Ken needs a little nerf. Lily needs a little buff. It's not too crazy. I'm not saying like make Ken standing medium kick -30 and make all Lily buttons plus. No, but there's all little things that they can tweak in and out, in and out, in and out to make the game. The closer you want it to be like this, you don't want this. You want it to be like this. There is going to be, of course, a better player or a better character. But you want the range of the lowest character to be at least like if they play their ass off, they make all the right reads, right? Then they can still beat the better character relatively easy. But you don't want the better character to have so much reward for no risk and your character's all risk, no reward. And then you do one EXDP and Marissa just destroys you. You know, hey, whoa, nerf Marissa. Who said that? All right, but that's going to be the end of the video. If you agree with me or not, comment down below and tell me why you didn't disagree with me. If I find out that you comment down below and you disagreed and you didn't name a point, you're getting banned. But I hope to see y'all again in the next Street Fighter video. See ya. All right, sick. All right, let's do a Modern Master video. Let us do a Modern Master video. And then I'm going to call a stream. And then we're going to play some Diablo in this afternoon. Dude. Dude, honestly, that's so stupid that they're dropping Rashid before Evo as well. That's so dumb. Why would you do that? Why are you running? Why are you flying around the screen, Rashid? Why are you trying? They should not do that. Do not buff every character. Do not do that. No offense, Silva. Do not do that. That's what happened to DNF Duel. People still playing DNF Duel, Silva? Let me know. People still playing DNF? Also, my girlfriend painted me that. This right here. She also painted me that one. My girlfriend painted me these two. Aren't those like super pretty? But no, they should not buff every character. They should nerf and buff accordingly for fairness. 10s overhead should not fucking be safe on block, you know. Did I record a Zangief video? Wait a second. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. The one button super. Yeah, I did. It was Bistek. I hate combos. Is he the only? I think he's the only modern master. No, it's this guy. But he's 25. Definitely not. This guy's at least 27. From America. All right. I'm gonna go use the restroom. We're gonna record this video. We're gonna have fun. Oh yeah, dude. DNF has like 9 players that played. All right, you guys ready for Modern Master live? All right, here we go. I'm gonna look out a little bit smaller. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to play Diablo this afternoon. Kind of excited. All right, here we go. Gargle, little dude. That last video had my fucking throat hurting. All right. Oh fuck! I gotta turn on the music. Yeah, the game's bad. The roadmap was bad too. All right, here we go. Remember, when I'm in the YouTube mode, we only talk about what's on the screen We only talk about Modern Masters. We only talk about Dalsum. Nothing else. Or maybe the 2 other characters. Or the 3 other characters that he's fighting. Nothing else. If you say something else, I'll probably read it, but I probably won't respond. YouTube mode. Act like you've been there before. All right, here we go. Well, we had finally made it to the last character of the complete Street Fighter 6 base roster. Everybody's long, arm, bald, yoga master Dalsum. This Dalsum player hails from America. His name is I Hate Combos, which makes sense because he plays Dalsum, man. He's also a Modern Master Dalsum. So I'm super excited. Of course, he's going against a JP, a Lily, and a Chun-Li. I wish this was a modern Chun-Li. I wish all these were just modern gamers, dude. Modern's taking over. Do I play modern? No, but I like watching it. I like watching it. He's also a part of the Dalsum Enjoyer Club. Very interesting. So I'm curious on how he deals with JP on the modern side. Obviously, to start out with a standing medium punch. No anti-air coming out. Not too good. I mean, Dalsum has like really good anti-airs, especially if they neutral jump or jump in. He has really good anti-airs. He also is a really good pick to JP because his teleport, or not teleport, his float goes above JP's aerial spires. Good teleport. No I mean, his name is I Hate Combos, and you can tell. He has yet to do anything too crazy. He has yet to do any zoning. He has yet to even throw out a fireball. All he has done now is going to burnout. Decent combo. There goes the fireballs. Okay. Not Dalsum. JP. No anti-air coming out of JP. And there we go. There's one of Dalsum's great anti-airs. Of course, what he could be doing now, he's just rebuilding his drive gauge, staying above that spire length, as we both know. Tries to go for the cheeky throw. I mean, this could just be a timeout. This honestly could just be a timeout. It's kind of weird to think that you can... It's kind of weird to think that you can play JP out. I mean, if I'm the JP player, yeah, I'm honestly just getting that round done with. If you don't lock Dalsum down early, then you're not gonna be having a good time. And this guy being a Modern Master Dalsum, there's even more that you have to worry about. Got the JP guessing which side he's gonna land on. I don't know why he teleported there, but once again, close to putting himself in a burnout. Okay. So I'm glad to see that he's actually utilizing Dalsum's good anti-air. The drill kick, puts himself in a burnout, good overhead. JP doesn't block the fire though. Raw level 3. What did I just watch? Why did he level 3 back? No shot he loses this round, right? No shot. Dude, if you lose this round...
Very good.
Falling asleep here. What the fuck was that? This might be the worst Modern Master I've ever seen. I hate combos. You hate confirms as well, apparently. Usually I'm here hyping up Modern Masters, but like... all he does is put himself in a burnout and drop shit. You're making modern gamers look bad. You know, I should have found a Japanese Dalsum, man. I should find a Japanese modern Dalsum. He would have been twerking on his enemies. No anti-air, long-ass jump, wastes 2 bars, puts himself in a burnout. He does win this. The JP players just, like, giving them the game. Just giving them the game. No level 3 once again. How are you a Modern Master? You don't even have a 1-button super on deck. Like, what am I watching? These are two... I guess they're both low 25. This is why a rank reset is needed, dude. This is why we need a rank reset. You're telling me these guys are never going to be not master players? We need the rank reset, dude. We need Thanos to snap his fingers and reset the ranks. Put everybody back to rookie. Put everybody back to rookie. What the hell did I just watch? What the hell did I just make you just watch? I'm sorry. This guy's a fraud. Just like the #1 Honda, which turned out to be an actual fraud. Okay, anything good? Like, is there anything redeeming about this Dhalsim, or am I gonna be angry the entire time? I need to meditate. Okay, good anti-air. Maybe he gave his little brother the controller. Right, maybe he gave his little brother the controller. That's fine. You know, we all been there. We all got crushed by a random DI. What the dude? Look at this. Hit a button. He landed for some reason first. Laming it out. They're both just teleporting on your ass. Dude, they really gave the 2 zoners teleports, and then they told Guile, like, yeah, just flash kick him. Yeah, just hit him with a flash kick. Oh, Dhalsim, JP? Yeah, no, of course, you two got teleport. Nothing. Put him in a burnout. What are you doing? Put him in a burnout.
Very good. Very good indeed. Round 2.
What are you doing? Why would he not do that? There goes 3 bars again. Okay, you need to learn your lesson. Clearly he did the same DI after last time. And once again, the JP player loses it. Okay, good DI. Good DI. Level 3, not a... Should maybe back through him, kept the meter. But then again, you don't really spend your level 1 or your level 2 at all, so... Also, why does Dhalsim side switch in his level... There's a lot of characters out there who side switch in their level 3, and then they don't actually side switch in the match. That pisses me off. Dhalsim clearly hit him diagonal going this way, and then came down this way. He should be side switching. They should have implemented, like, actual tactical-ass supers. Alright, what's JP doing? Just walking back. Just walk to the corner, I guess. Also, if he likes to win EX Fireball, does Dhalsim just do normal EX Fireball that bounces 17 times? Also, react a little. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't think I want to watch 6 games of this guy. I think we're only gonna watch 4. I think I've made the decision that we're gonna watch 4 because this is already at 7 minutes and we're at 2 matches. I'm not gonna be watching more than 15 minutes of this match. I'm not gonna be watching more than 15 minutes. Okay, good DI finally. This guy. Okay, okay. It took what is this? The 5th round? 6th round to do 1 combo and not put himself in a burnout. Am I hating too much? No, I just have high expectations. After watching the #1 ranked modern in #1 ranked Chun-Li in the world be modern, that Zangief modern, like the Manon, I just have high hopes for modern gamers, and this Dhalsim is not delivering on it. He lost the game because he didn't level 3 a level 3. He blocked the level 3 and then didn't know how to punish. What the hell? He blocked... how do you say that? He completely blocked the level 3, had CA, JP was below 25% HP. He has a 1-button super at his disposal, and he just hits him with, like, light kick. And loses the game. Or loses the round. My bad. Loses the round. I'm not showing his losses because I'm a nice guy. This is a 31,000 LP. Lily. As you both know, these are both low tier characters. Okay, what the fuck am... Where is this guy from? Where is I Hate Combos from? Because I'm on the West Coast. I have never seen a Lily raw DI 90% of the screen away. I have never seen this before. He must be in like Wyoming or some shit, dude. He's playing like with his neighbor. Everybody this man has played, including himself, have all seen Unoptimal. And their master rank. Hit the rank reset button, Capcom. Don't be a coward. Sign the contract. Good jumping. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. That was the Lily's little brother playing. Oh! Oh, then punish? With standing light? What the fuck? Why the fuck didn't this punish? Man's in fucking Montana. Fighting a goddamn grizzly bear. His usage of drive gauge is really bad. His usage of... What the fuck was he pressing there? Back and all three buttons? What does that do on modern? Is that like... Is he trying to do some weird tech where that like tech throws all the time? Alright, level 3. Okay, look. So Dawson's on the left side. Teleports to the right side. Brings them down. Like, he should... That should be a side switch super, I feel like. Especially if you're Dalsum. Right? Especially as a zoner. Because then it'll get you out of the corner. That should be a balance patch. But Capcom's not balancing the game for another fucking year. So... Well, this Lily's at checkmate. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? What? Why would you? How's it going, Aaron? How would you do that? 31,000. Does he not know the Dalsa matchup? We'll watch one of the last set. I need to see who the hell he fights in this last set.
I'm ready.
Prepare yourself.
Like Mr. Crimson, F-Champ Ryan make Dalsum look amazing. This guy is why people think Dalsum is low tier. This is the guy that makes Dalsum go down to C tier. This guy alone is making the Dalsum community worse. Okay, wait. He's gaming now. Wait. He's gaming? He got the anti-airs? Okay, wait. Maybe I talk... Okay. And a combo? DR. DR again. Puts himself in the burnout. His meter management is still the worst thing I've ever seen in Street Fighter 6 though. His mirror management is still the worst I've ever seen. This Lily actually, I lied. This Lily might have worse mirror management. They put themselves in a burnout. They put themselves in burnout. Trying to do drive rush. Dude, hit the rank reset, please. We need it. We need it. Okay, that was good. That was actually good. Okay. Like I said, I mean, I'll hate what needs to be hate. And I'll compliment. And I'll compliment when he does better. He's landing more anti-airs. I mean, like I said, I'm a man of my word. If he's playing bad, I'm going to say he's playing bad. If he starts playing good, I'm going to say, yo, he's playing good. This match, he's playing good. Or the Lily, he's playing way worse. Take it as you want. But he's anti-airing every single one of Lily's jump-ins. And now Lily's in checkmate. And now Lily's in checkmate. That first match, though, against the JP player, I hated him. This match, he's redeeming himself. This Lily did not. The Lily needs to be rank reset. Let's see how he does against Angelo, a low 26,000 LP Chun-Li. Chun-Li cheeked up. What the hell kind of humans do we have on this planet?
Then show me.
What the hell kind of humans do we have? Chun-Li cheeked up. Okay, I mean, hit the rank reset. That's it. Hit the fucking rank reset right now, Capcom. Don't be a coward. Hit the rank reset. Light grab. Missed, dude. Where is he, Chun-Li? Where is he? Good parry. Actually reacted to Hazanchu. Okay, wait a second. We're gaming? Makes sense. The man can't land a combo when the match depends on it. If the match depends on him landing a combo, he will drop it. What the fuck? What the fuck did I just watch? He got hit by the EX Hazanchu. Or not EX Hazanchu. Or EX Fireball. Which I'm better pronouncing. And then just grabbed. He grabbed. He was matching grab on hit stun? What the fuck? I'm happy that we have one more Modern Master video to watch. If possible. It might not be a Modern Master, but the random select Modern Gamer. We need to find a random Modern Gamer. And luckily that's going to be how we end off the goddamn series. If it was with this guy, I would have been pissed off. Ruined my legacy as the modern guy on YouTube. Which somebody called me that, by the way. Somebody said, hey, you should link up with this guy since you two are the modern people. He landed a fucking level 3 combo. Since you two are the modern guys on YouTube. And I said, hey man, I'm not the modern guy. I just like doing reaction videos on Street Fighter. That's what I do.
Dawson wins.
But yeah, we're not gonna watch that last set because this Chun-Li is clearly hit the rank reset. Thank you everybody. I'll see y'all again in the next Modern Master video. Like, comment down below. If I Hate Combos watches this, I live in the US. If I Hate Combos watches this and he feels slightly offended, he can fight me in a 1st-to-5. But all I gotta do is just block and he'll put himself in a burnout and then I win the game. So thank you everybody and I'll see y'all again next time. See ya. Bro, what the fuck was that? What the fuck did I just watch? He's only played Dawson? He has only played Dawson and he doesn't have an optimal-ish punish for supers? He can block a level 3 and doesn't have a punish? Alright, I'm hopping off. We're gonna be playing Diablo later. Tune in. Please and thank you. Of course, as well, new YouTube videos have went up today. So everybody in chat. Aaron, I'm sorry that you joined late. Everybody in chat, please go like it. Please go like all the videos. This just came out, no views, of course. I mean, my channel isn't for Diablo, but I'm still, yeah, I like it. You know, 11 views. My channel isn't for Spider-Man. My channel is obviously Street Fighter focused, but I still like doing videos like this because it keeps my my mind fresh when it comes to Street Fighter. So thank you, everybody, and I'll see y'all again next time.